Good evening, traders. Paul Clevitt from SignalTrader Trading System here, and I'm going to talk to you about some pretty massive things that have gone on with the robot and all kinds of things. And I'll start off with looking at this SignalTrader massive indicator. Okay, now basically it's made up of the normal chart, and it's normally on daily. I always keep it on daily because that's the most useful thing. And then we've got the currency strength meter going on here. So each of the major currencies is represented by a different colour. So if you click on GBP here, so for instance click on GBP, you see it's highlighted. Click on Canadian dollar, it's highlighted, so you can see what's going on. Now let's, but you can also actually switch the chart. So at the moment this is sterling yen, so I'm going to just do select chart, and I'm going to choose New Zealand yen. It doesn't matter if I get it around the wrong way. You see it's changed to the New Zealand yen daily chart. Now what else we're going to look at? It's also highlighted the two New Zealand yen currency percentages. One's in blue and one's in purple. So what I'm going to do is just start this up. So if we look here, you can see that, for instance, here we had a cross just about here. And that cross was the yen getting stronger. And you see the blue one is the New Zealand dollar getting weaker. So if you could take a short trade here, okay, it would come back against you for a while. Let's just have a look at, do some measuring and see how far it came back. So it came back, let's come on, draw it in, there we are. Came back about 40 pips, but actually it's still going, and we would be 167 pips in profit with that trade. And you can see it's still going because the currency pairs have not come back together yet. Now, we actually only want to target about 100 pips because that's a much easier level to get to. So our entry is kind of where it crosses. In fact, it would have been here. We could actually have entered on this candle here because the first cross actually occurs here. So that's probably easily actually 100 pips. How far is that full? That's 52 pips. Then it came back against itself. It would have stopped you out in profit, in fact, because SignalTrader will make your trade safe. Now, the robot basically works on about 4 time frames, and what it does is it looks for these. It looks for entry. So let's switch to New Zealand yen. Let's switch to dollar yen, for instance. Let's look at dollar yen. This is a 15-minute dollar yen chart. The robot actually waits on this, and this isn't a very good one. Let me just flip to one that's got some gold and a gold indicator showing on it. So here we go, daily. So there's other things going on here. So look at the length. Look at that rally there. Let's go to 15-minute chart. Have a look at it. Okay, so there's some gold here. Sorry about that dinging noise. And that was my mobile phone getting information from the software that there's a gold trade. That means it's looking for a long continuation. Now, what we're going to look at here is, so there's the gold indicator going on there. I'll get a notification to saying we're entering a hook. That's because we expect it to come back 50% on the move, probably to about here before it goes up. And Strobot will look to take the trade at that point if things are right. So that's the first thing it does. It looks for that gold, looks for a hook. So it'll look for the blue line to go up above here and then back down again, ready to take the trade. Now, if I flip over to, don't turn that off. If I flip over to our New Zealand yen, so this is Aussie New Zealand. So we'll flip over to this. Quickly select Aussie New Zealand. So I'll click on the Aussie dollar. So do select chart. Sorry. Click on Aussie dollar, and then sell currency is New Zealand dollar. And you can see we've got a long rally up. Now we haven't taken the trade, and here's why. Let's see. Is that Aussie dollar showing up? Just highlight it a bit more. Okay, so Strobot won't take the trade because it's too far away. Okay, we need to take the trade back here. So Strobot will just ignore that trade and wait for a better opportunity, because we want to be in this sort of situation where we're trading in, looking for the long. So look at this one. So if we were looking for an Aussie dollar long, we'd be looking for it probably on that candle there. This is a daily chart, so we take a long there. but for 100 pips, which I think you'll find we'll easily get. Remember, this is daily, so it's going to drop back. You have to have much bigger stops to do this, so 50 pip stops. So that means you have to have very small lot sizes to do this sort of thing. But if we're looking for 100 pips, that's okay. Don't, you should set your lot sizes right. So, yep, it easily does 123 pips before it comes back on itself into a hook, a big hook, and then carries on up in a rally. But we'd have had that one there. We could have had a bit of a short here. We could have had the long here, starting at this point here. So you can see how that works. So basically, you can use this for your own trading. You can put because you could actually just use this indicator really to do trading. Because what you can do, for instance, I wouldn't take this trade at the moment, but let's click on Aussie to turn off the highlighting. Sorry about this cough. Have a look at is Aussie and dollar. Look at the Aussie dollar. You can see that the Aussie dollar is just about to cross. So let's switch to that. Buy currency, Aussie, sell currency, dollar. If I got it around the wrong way, it wouldn't matter really. So look at this. So the last time it changed, there we go. So if I had a short going into here, just heading into a long, so I can take a buy on that trade. So let's go and look at the Aussie dollar. Just to go, just have a little check on the 15-minute chart. See where we're at now. We've had a great big buy in here. It's going to be a 50 pip stop, looking for a long. You can see it's actually in a short at the moment. Now what I can do is put a Strobot trade on and make it wait for it. So it can wait to take the long, which is probably what I'm going to do. So what I do is trading. Actually, I need to put a trading trading buy stop. I'll stick